Oh, hello and welcome, Daniel from London, United Kingdom. Um, yeah, London, United Kingdom. Sorry, it's been a long day. Yeah, the weather's been somewhat cooler. It is pleasant, but it's pretty much the norm for this time of the year. Although I felt a bit chilly today, and that's cold for those you are not used to British verbosities. Um, haven't done an entry for a while. Been feeling not pretty low, but lacking energy. There, I just don't have that kind of get up and go to get up at the crack of dawn and do what I gotta do and get into work and put in a full day's work and then after work go home, have a coffee, kick back for 10 minutes and then off to the gym. I just at the end of the day I just feel like just going home and just chilling out and not doing much else. It's not the first. It's not my first rodeo. I mean, it is pretty much a symptom that I need a change. That's change of scenery, yeah, perhaps. But in terms of job and work, I think that's what it is. I need a change. I need to be doing something different. Don't get me wrong. Life in the civil service where I'm at the moment is quite good. It's quite good. I mean, the people are pleasant. I'm not being hassled or anything like that. But it's got to like the 6 month period, which is how long I've been contracting on this within this particular government department, and when it gets to that 6 month thing, it's kind of something kicks in. It's kind of like, oh, it's time for a change. I suppose if I was going to auditions and castings, I was doing the odd acting job here and there, then that would mix things up. But I haven't really done any acting work in what, 3 years? Is it 3 years? 2015, I did an internet commercial. I think there was something I did in late 2016. I did a corporate video for a company called for a company called Screwfix. I had to travel down to Yeovil, which is in the county of Somerset, and shot the video at their HQ. 2017, nothing at all. A few auditions, castings, nothing came of them. Pretty much nothing this year, although I did mention the voiceover things that I submitted, you know, recordings for, and nothing has come back. Well, I did say if I didn't mention it, then you'd know that nothing happened, but then I'm going to mention it anyway. So there is that issue as well. I haven't really let it bother me because I've just got my head down, was doing various things and trying to cultivate new interests, music, the whole spate of guitars and flutes as well. Violin was the next thing, but I'll kind of leave it on hold. I got let down with my guitar lessons. I don't know why the person concerned didn't return my calls. Maybe he's busy or a job came up somewhere else. I don't know. I can't really speculate, but it would have been nice to have received a message or a phone call to explain, well, it's not going to happen because of whatever. But because I don't know, I can't really say anything against the guy because I don't know what's happened. So there you have it. So it's going to be me and YouTube against the world in terms of guitar tutorials. I mean, I was contacted by somebody off Facebook about lessons, but then again, it's all down to costs and things. I haven't responded as yet. I probably will in due course, one way or another. But I did pick up an interesting item yesterday. I had to go all the way up to Watford Junction, which is Watford, that's northwest of London. It's still within the London commute. It was a Yamaha MIDI guitar. Essentially, it's a digital guitar. You know, it's got pre-programmed setups, and you know, it plays music. You can strum along, and you know, it has flashing lights. So depending on where your hands need to be on the chords and stuff like that, it kind of helps you. So that's a tutorial aid. So that was quite good, and it wasn't too expensive compared to, you know, the regular guitars that I've bought. Although there was a molded round. I don't what do you call them? Is it round molded back guitars? You know, they're not the back. It's not kind of square. The back's not square. It's kind of like a black molded feature, and that was going on Facebook Marketplace for £100, and I was going to stump up the cash and get it, but I then asked the question, "Oh, does it come with a case?" Not really. It was well. It wasn't. That wasn't the answer. It said it was in a cheap guitar case with no padding, which meant, yeah, no padding. Um, you know, because she was keeping her guitars in. She had a harder case that she kept all her guitars in, which is fair enough. But you know, for excuse me, well, for £100, you know, I've had guitars with reasonable cases. I did pay 150 for a guitar which was worth over £400, and the hard case was worth about another 80 £100, and I got that for 150, 150 pounds GBP, and that was a very, very good deal. I remember saying to the lady, it didn't feel like a gift. It didn't feel like I'd purchased it. It was more like a gift more than anything. So I kind of felt with this particular lady, given that I'd went and paid about the same money for an acoustic guitar in a hard case, that it was kind of it was some front and some cheek, some front and some cheek to be selling a guitar for £100. You can't even put it in a decent case. Oh, you know. So there was no disagreement. I just kind of explained to her that I once spent a great deal of money on a guitar, and it wasn't in a very sturdy case, and somebody ran into me. There's a certain jerk, a sudden stop on the train home, and this guy went right into me. Wasn't his fault, and I was holding the guitar in front of me, and the guitar got damaged. So I said to her I had to decline. So yeah, that's where I'm at the moment. It's kind of like job hunting's kind of at the back of my mind. I mean, there's all the other things with my dad and stuff like that, but I think it's time for a change. My contract could be extended for another month. I don't know yet, and if it did, I'm more than happy to do it. But I do feel I need a change of scenery. Really, in terms of work, I probably need maybe a change of scenery for a good year or so, or something like that. But yeah, I'm not exactly, you know, jumping for joy of everything. I'm just thinking I'm just really kind of tired. I suppose going to the gym would kind of perk me up, but then I'm going to be there for about 2 hours, and there's things I need to do here. So by the time I get back, the day's gone. So I figure that I will spend this evening doing those things that I need to do and try and pull myself together, and see what happens tomorrow. I mean, that's all I can do. It will be more of the same at work, but I just need to attack it head on, take control of things, and control the day. So until next time, you know, look after yourself, look after each other, and be good to each other. And thanks for watching. Till next time. Bye.